What's going on, Space Frilly here, and you're watching KFB Auctions, Cully. I dig it. I'll see you later.
Hey, you guys, I'm Gene Simmons, and of course, he's not. You're watching KFB.
Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome, thank you.
You want the best. You got the best, baby.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch it.
All right, you guys.
For being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions.
And there's Kenny fucking Bagley right there.
Kenny fucking Bagley.
Everyone.
Oh, Kenny fucking Bagley. Kenny knows something.
I have things from posters to
might go.
collectible toys. Movies of all genres for you to enjoy. On DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS. Video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now.
Hey, it's with a Y. You know N-Y? Yeah, with a Y. Right in the back of the thing, I hate you with a Y.
Kenny Bagley?
He's so cool. He's into graphics. He went to school.
He loves speaking. He's no fool.
He's no fool.
Hello. Good Sunday evening to you on our holiday weekend, Memorial Day. Hopefully everyone is having a good time with family and staying safe and all that good stuff. So I appreciate you guys being here. I know Memorial Day, there's a lot going on, so I don't expect too much of a crowd, but maybe more so tomorrow. We'll see. But tomorrow I'll be on with Joe, and it will be my final auction before things start to go a little crazy for me, and we'll see how that levels out. So it'll be a little bit of a running with caution kind of auctions from there on. So it'll be fun. So stick around, and let me say hey to everybody. I'm just seeing if there's all the comments are matching up from Facebook to what up, Baywatch. Hey, that I can't help that I look like that, and AI just done it the right way. You know what I mean? To be fair, it wasn't far off. That's kind of what we looked like back then, but we wore clothes more so then. You wouldn't catch me at a beach even with that body. So not with Speedos anyway. So I'm a little bit, he's so shy kind of guy. So I won't do it. But anyway, it wasn't that far of a stretch, to be honest. So we weren't too bad looking people, I guess. We were no goddesses or god or anything like that, but AI kind of made that look pretty cool. But it's animated, so our heads are bigger than what they should be. So it was funny. It's gotten a lot of laughs from friends and some messages and like, oh my God. So anyway, it was just all in good fun, AI fun. AI is a powerful tool. I'm coming to find out I didn't like it at first, and I'm still not a major fan of it because it's got some perfecting to do. But it'll make you see things differently or the way you like them to be seen and all that good stuff. So and you can just tell it what to do. Like today, I made it learn my logo. I didn't know that you had to teach it things. And when I said, I asked to create the KFB logo in Chrome, real shiny Chrome. And it created like some circle with a K and a B and no F or anything like that. So I sent the image over. I said, always remember this as the KFB logo. And so it sent me a message back saying, okay, this will be remembered now as the KFB logo. And the next prompt I gave it, without any pictures or anything, I said, create this logo and make it look like this. And sure enough, it did. I told it to create bat wings, and you'll see it. It's pretty cool. It was at the beginning of the auction. I thought it was pretty cool. So different way of seeing the logo. So if you missed it, you'll just go back and see the very beginning of it. It's the background I just used for the evening. So something a little different while you guys are waiting for me to share and do all the other things. But I want to say hello to everyone. We've got Mary. We've got Stephanie. Where you been? Where you been hiding out at? Hopefully your daughter had a good birthday party or graduation party, I should say, not birthday party, correct? So you were baking all kinds of donuts. The gods of thunder, yeah, you could say that. We created some thunder back in the day. Cleanly, I'm saying that in a clean kind of way, but we did. So hello Cynthia, hello Brenda, hello Danny, hello Tina, hello Pablo, Paul Scheib, I should say. I know a few Pauls. So there is Angel, there is John West, Leslie, if I didn't say that already, and I forget what I've said and who I've not said. There's Christy Mitchell, and it was her 21st. Okay, so it was her birthday. Okay, so has she? Yeah, I don't know why I was confusing it for a graduation, but anyway, congrats to her for being 21. And I don't know what is the legal drinking age over there in Australia. Is it 21 or is it 18? Or do you guys drink over in Australia? Legally. Because if you ain't drinking legally, then Fluffy's breaking the law bad. So did they disappear very quickly? Cool. Hey, what's up, MJF? Michael J. Foot is here. There's Speedy and his rocket. Grab a hold of the rocket. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started, guys. I have some different things up tonight. I'll have a variety. Let's just put it that way. I'll have some big things you've not seen me put up yet, and some things that you may have seen me put up in the past that I've gotten again. Some just random things here and there. So I'll mix in some things. I got a couple things here for the actual theme of the weekend, and I'll go ahead and start with that. And if you guys haven't heard of this is got Godsmack, Ted Nugent, Richie Sambora, Hootie and the Blowfish, Kiss, and the Evolution of a Marine original score. So this is the Rockin' the Core, and this is signed by Eric Singer. So if you can see that on there, signed in black by Eric. The American thank you, I guess is what it says. It's kind of written over. And right here is the disc. It is not a burnt disc. It is a real deal. And right here is, they got a DVD of this as well, but here's the CD version. So you're going to see Star Spangled Banner by Ted Nugent, Awake, Whatever, I Stand Alone by Godsmack, Stranglehold with Godsmack and Ted Nugent, Cat Scratch Fever with Ted Nugent and Godsmack, Living on a Prayer by the voice of Bon Jovi, in my opinion, Richie Sambora, It's My Life by Richie, Wanted Dead or Alive, Only Want to Be With You, and Hold My Hand by Hootie, and Kiss for Detroit, Love Gun, and Rock and Roll All Night. Pretty good track list there, and it is all live. And I've not listened to this, but I've watched bits and pieces of the actual tribute show or whatever you call it, but not seen it all the way through. So I'm going to start this off with it signed by Eric. I'm going to do $30 on it. Start signed by Eric. And just $30 to start for the signed Eric Singer Rockin' the Core. Keep with the remembering our troops for this weekend. So Rockin' the Core, $30. Just put RC for Rockin' Core. All right, and that I'm keeping because I was there. And plus I don't have the other disc to it unless there's two. Nope. I put the other CD somewhere and hang on. I have no clue where that is. So I'll have to look for that unless it's. Wow, see, I didn't know I had this. This is kind of cool, but this is a disc 2. Where's disc 1? So that's my very first show on CD. Indianapolis 12/27/87. But where's this? I'm missing that CD for that, and then I'm missing the first disc for this as well for Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's amongst all that stuff over there. It's in a binder or something somewhere. So who knows? But anyway, where's Troy Odetta at? Is he here? I don't know if he attended the show because I hear him talk about this venue a lot. I see Speedy and Speedy. I see Speedy in first. Let's see. I've seen two different comments, and you probably realize I'm doing more than one CD. So Troy Odette, I'm not sure if you are listening or if you're here, but this is yeah, I know who made these, but no one I associate with anymore, but still the CD is cool. Worcester. My wife will try to say that Worcester sauce. I can't remember how she said. Yeah. So Worcester, Massachusetts, 9/3/2016, Freedom to Rock tour, full show on CD, and it's most likely a sound or a crowd recording instead of soundboard. So just want to make you aware of that. I haven't heard this one, to be honest, but I did listen to the Fort Wayne, I'm sure, because the disc is missing. So, Speedy always comes first. TMI there, Stephanie TMI. So for the Worcester, Massachusetts show, I'll start that off at, I'll do 15 for that. 15 starting bid for the show. The discs, you can see they are kind of a silver disc, but burnt at the same time. They're not like blue, but they are. It's hard to explain, but it looks more silver. And then that is not a label per se. That is like printed onto the disc, it looks like. If it is a label, then it's like a transparent. It may be transparent. Yeah, most likely it's just transparent, and it looks like it's part of the disc. But still well done. I'll say that. And that's all I gotta say about that. So 15, just FTR 15 for Freedom to Rock. If that is of interest there. And then I've got a ESP Live in Japan, and I'll do $10 starting bid on the Live in Japan CD. There. So just put ESP 10, FTR 15, and currently we are at 30 for the Rock in the Core, signed on the sleeve by Eric Singer in black. And got a lot of great songs on there by a few great artists: Godsmack, Ted Nugent, Hootie, and the Blowfish, Richie Sambora, and Kiss. "15 tracks in all." I bet that Godsmack and Ted Nugent sound pretty good. I bet. So I got Reese on the Worcester, Massachusetts for 15. And Speedy on the Eric Singer signed CD for, he says sometimes. And Speedy is in at 30 on that Rock in the Core. So then I'm going to put this one up here. This is 15 years on. Kiss 15 years on. This is a like an interview picture disc kind of thing. So just put PD for picture disc. And I'll start this off at $10 as well. Limited edition picture disc interview. So just put PD 15 or 10, I'm sorry, 10 on that. All right, so we're going to do it going once on the Rock in the Core, signed by Eric Singer for 30. Unless there's a 31, we're going to call that in 30 seconds. We're going to go about a minute on the Worcester, Massachusetts Freedom to Rock CD show. And that is currently at 15. And let me see, what else do I want to get going here? Let's do. I'll see if there's any interest in this DVD here. This is a Kiss Second Coming Japan DVD. And I had this for 50 in the last auction. I'll do 45 on this. It is still sealed from Japan with the hype stickers on it. Second Coming DVD. Not an easy option to get for the Second Coming here in the States. All in Japanese. And DTS sound. That sounds pretty good. I don't even know if the original is in DTS. Trying to think. Symphony has the DTS option, I believe. And that sounds awesome in DTS. All right. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and call some stuff here. Starting with Speedy. Speedy does come first. He comes first on this list here. So 30 for the Rock in the Core. All right, and 15 for Reese. And that is for the Freedom to Rock Worcester, Massachusetts. All right, so those two are sold. And I'm going to do these all individually. I was going to put them all up because I sold one for $15. I sold this one. I had two of these. So here's the other one. But the other one upstairs that sold for 15 does not have the little tag or the little grab thing on it for the bag. So I'm going to do these individually. I'm going to do $10. That way, if you want to bid separately, $10 each. They could be a claim most likely if you're the only bid. But here's KK2 10. I got KK4 10. Here is KK5 10. KK6, 10. KK7, 10. And then I've got, actually, I forgot Kiss Cruise 4. So KK4, 10. Or if you want all 5, I'll do a $40 start for all 5. That's bid on 4, get 1 free kind of thing. So 40 for all 5 or 10 each if you just need individuals. So those are some options there for you if you'd like. So Richard kind of just broke all that up. So he is in on Kiss Cruise 2. So, which is fine. I don't care if they sell individually or all together. Let's see. Tell you what, I've been on a pretty strict diet here lately, and I'm shrinking away to nothing here. I feel so small these days. I mean, I try to read a comic, and it's so hard to keep up with it. Trying to turn the pages is just so big. I may need to eat a little bit more just so I can catch up because now I've had to shrink all my regular comics down to size. So that's a lot of work. So I think I might just start eating again and reduce the size of this comic so they all match the comics that I was reading before. Okay. And that was stupid, I know, but hey, I got some comics that'll be coming up. I'll do them here in another 30 minutes or so. These are limited edition, the 200 copies on the black and white version. That's the black and white version for the cover. And I've also got an opportunity for you to get both if you're interested in that. So both in great condition, still carded and bags and everything. So these just won't be cheap to ship, but you know, you can't fold them or roll them or anything like that. So they'll have to be sent flat. So if you are like going to be in Jersey or you're going to be in Indy, oh my gosh, Kenny only smokes tobacco. So but I thought it was funny. It was a good segue into that. So I could have sworn, yeah. So I did. I missed it here for some reason. So Richard Klebe, I got you in on the Kiss Cruise 2 dog tag. That is yours, sir. And that is for the Kiss Cruise 2, not dog tag, I'm sorry, luggage tag. Did I say dog tag? It kind of rolls off the tongue that way. It's just a good, stupid thing to say. I'm sorry. So, here is, if you're a New Yorker, here is a Rock the Nation World Tour Instant Live show case that you don't have a CD for. Where are all my CDs walking off to? I bet they must be in a sleeve somewhere for all my CDs, but that's missing. So I got to dig this up. So this is kind of good for me because this will make me look for them and find them so I can get them back in their homes to at least try to sell them anyway. And this show I went to, but I'd really just keep the Indiana show is fine with me. But anybody from Dayton, Ohio, that was a good show there. That was actually on my brother's birthday, August 22nd. And for this one, I'll start it off at 15 as well. Both CDs are in this one. So just put OH for Ohio, 15 starting bid on that. And both the discs are inside. So FTR, new start for FTR. You did. I don't doubt it. Well, you took some of my home state, or I don't know why the New York show's missing. I don't know if I got that in a collection and it was missing or what. I don't know why I would put that particular show in my CD case for New York. And let's see, this one. See, this one's missing too. My goodness. Yeah, see, I'm missing that CD. So put that to the side. Cow Palace. You dirty rat. All right, let's see if these are here. We have a winner. It's a thick book, so let me see what this book looks like. At least it feels thick. Oh, it's got an OB with it as well. I don't even know what the CD is. But let me see if I can read it. Yeah, I can read the track listing on it, but it's from Japan. So here is the inside of it. Here's the cover. Very decorative look to it. That kind of looks that looks pretty familiar. It looks like a pendant that Eric Singer wears as a necklace. I have to look into that. Seems like I've seen him wear that pendant during the Monster Tour or something like that. I don't know. But here is behind the CD, right here with the Kiss logo. It is a real disc, just so you know it is silver. There's the cover to it, or the CD cover. And there's your track listing. Got Deuce, Detroit Rock City, Shout It Out Loud, Hotter Than Hell, Calling Dr. Love, Love Gun, I Was Made for Loving You, Heaven's on Fire, Lick It Up, I Love It Loud, Forever, Christine 16, Do You Love Me, Black Diamond, and Rock and Roll All Night. So pretty full CD, 15 songs, and it says produced by Kiss, and it's for Death Star Records. So I assume this is a official Japan release, and I'll start that off at 35 for this, 35 for the Japan CD. Anything Japan is always going to be a little bit higher because they're usually imports. So that means I paid more for it as well. Okay, so it's kind of like the Sonic Boom third disc for here in the States. I think it's the third disc. You got the DVD, you got the re-recorded tracks, and then you got the Sonic Boom album in the case. Okay, thank you, Billy. Appreciate that. So something I don't run across too often, but it is complete with the OB and everything, and it's a pretty thick book. So $35 if there's any interest in that CD, just put J35. Okay. And let me see how many we got in here. We got 31 hanging out. Let me see. Do we have 31? Because I am probably 2 of them on my phones here. And yeah, we got 4 on YouTube. So yeah, I didn't expect a big crowd tonight. And it is a holiday. People are out partying or having fireworks kind of thing going on. A lot of people got to work the next day after tomorrow night, so they do it usually tonight and last night. And quiet things down on Sunday. So I get it. I get it. Let's see. So if there's anyone that needs a Paul Stanley Funko, I'll do a $10 claim on that. Just put PS10. And let's try. I need to get these out of here because I'm tired of looking at them. To be honest. So earbuds, I'll start them off at $1. $1 earbuds. Just put EB, $1 start. The bag's worth $1. Got some shelfware to it, but EB $1. I got Todd Roxon on one of the Funkos, so Funko Paul. $10. Todd Rocks. And let me put earbuds. Since that's got a bid, so I don't forget about it. And Rich is in at 2 on the earbuds. So what else did I do? Okay. Right, so earbuds. Nobody on the Dayton, Ohio CD, correct? Or put that there to go back on the shelf here. And nobody on ESP. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Making sure that John or Christopher Elledge isn't trying to bid, and I'm missing him, so I don't see him there. So if you guys see him and I don't, please bring it to my attention. But I want to focus on this thing here. So nobody on the Japan recording either. So 35 if you want Japan, but it's going back over here out of the way. Nobody on the Japan Second Coming or the Picture Disc CD. So hopefully that won't fall. And let's go ahead and earbuds, $2 going once, going twice for Richard Klebe at $2. Is there a 3? Still a good deal. So here's a nice copy of there's, I better check the spine. These are notorious for separating. And no, it's not separated, but you can tell it's kind of loose on one staple right there, if you can see that. It's kind of been torn away a little bit, maybe a little bit on such a heavy book for it to be stapled on the way it is. But still in good shape. And for the Spin magazine, I'll do 10 on it. 10 for the Paul, good display piece. Just put PS for Paul Spin. $10 on that. PS 10. I know I've already got the Todd Rocks in on the Paul Funko, but this is after Todd's thank you. I will make sure that that's for that. Just so you know. And this is just some random stuff that I've just gotten a recent collection kind of thing. So I'll do $10 on, just put BS for a bumper sticker. BS for the bumper sticker. 98 Rock. If you're a Paul Stanley fan, this is kind of cool. Unique. So BS for bumper sticker. And these are laser photo stickers. These are collectible. Man, I've had all these, but they haven't had the little display card thingies. But here are 2 that are in the displays. There's Paul and 2 of the band. These are the Prism stickers. And for these, I'll do 15 for the lot of 2. So 15 for the stickers. So just put LS for laser stickers, if those are of interest. Okay. And let me see what I've got here. I haven't even opened any of this stuff up yet. But these are nice. Very nice. I think I'm going to put, yeah, some nice paper. Yeah, he was telling me about one of these being on a special paper, and it's really nice. Let me see the back one. Okay. So that'll be my keeper there. I'll go ahead and keep that one. That's a pretty cool shot. And very nice paper. So yeah, I'll keep that one there. Like on a shiny pearl kind of paper, which this one here is as well, but it is a smaller size. Let me show you. This is probably about that's about a 8 by or 11 by 11, and this is probably about a 9 by 9. Let me double check on these measurements instead of trying to guess. It is 10. So it's 10 by 10. Okay, and it's a 12 by 12. Okay. It's just the sleeve is bigger than a 12 by 12, which is usually the size of a record, but this is probably bigger than a record. So this is a 10 by 10 photo of Paul Stanley. You can see it's very nice photo paper there. I'm pretty sure this is an unreleased photo. And I got a few of them here, and they're all the same, but different photo paper. But for this one, I'm going to start this off at $25 for this 10 by 10, 25 on that. Only because I can't get no more of these, and this is the only one I have on this kind of paper. And it is a unique photo of Paul from Crazy Nights. So if you like that kind of shot from Paul, that's a 10 by 10 of it. And the others will just be a little bit, that's 25. This one I would do 20. This is just on a matted paper. So I would start that, just put MS for matted Stanley. Yep, straight from the slide. So I've got rights to a lot of these photos also, but I do not have this photo. So Rob actually owns that photo there, and he sold me them copies that he had extra of that he was thinking about getting signed, I assume. So there's those 4 there. Excuse me. And these are really nice. If you guys have ever bought posters from Kiss Online or the lithographs, these are kind of what them are right here. So for these, I'm just going to call them lithographs because they're the same paper as what the solo lithographs are as well. Just kind of a flat, and they're about the same size as the lithos. So for these, I would do $30 claims on for 4. I got 4 of them, and I'll do 30 for the 12 by 12 lithograph kind of design, or printed paper, I should say. 12 by 12 for the Paul Crazy Nights, and there's 4 of them of the same paper. So if there's any interest in those, you know what? I take that back. I think this might be a stick-on. I'm not sure. Rob, let me know on this, because it's kind of got the same texture on the front, but the back is a little bit slicker than the other 2 or the other 3. So maybe you can, or there's 2 of the same kind, but these are like same paper on front and back. I don't know. So Rob came in, and so he may be able to answer them on what that slicker paper is. On the back side especially, it's slicker, but these are like matted on both sides. They're like the lithograph material on both sides, but they're still all the same, and they look the same in the front and everything. It's just the touch feels differently. So I don't know what no means. No, they're not sticky, or the stick-on thingies. I assume that's what you mean. So if there's anybody that wants one of these, just message me. But I will keep the one because it is a cool shot. Super expensive paper, printed in Germany. Wow. Well, am I underselling them then? Maybe I'll put them up if you can give me an explanation. You may have given me an explanation in the messenger, but I have no clue of what the true value is. If you're getting them printed in Germany, the shipping alone is probably expensive. So just let me know on that if I'm underselling them here. But if so, I'll take them off the table and I'll put them up for with a better description on my page. That would be great. So, but I do love this one that I will keep. So I'm gonna put it on up and move it on over. All right. There for now, and nobody on the bumper sticker, the other CDs, the other stickers, the earbuds are Richard Klebe. If I didn't write that down, I need to do so now. And that was $2. 2 buckaroos. Yep, $2 for the earbuds. Richard. Okay, that comment is collapsed. I don't know if it's collapsed here. See, I just now saw Chris's comment, bumper sticker 10. That is yours, Chris. Thank you. And Chris, just so you know, last night I did see your comment, but I forgot to let you know that I did call that Hot in the Shade shirt for you for $85. And I forgot to message you today about it too. Just so you know. '98 FM. Chris. It is a really nice shirt. Good price. He comes in and comments twice, so I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Jack, I'm sorry to hear about that, brother. My condolences to you on the loss of your wife, brother. Very sorry. And thanks for coming out here, and hopefully we can keep you company tonight. No, it's got to be tough losing a spouse. It's tough losing anyone, but especially a spouse or a child. I just hope that my children go long after me. That's all I want in my life. That's my one request. Let my kids go way after me. I do not want to be around if that happens. I don't even know what this is. Must not be. I do know what this is now that I see the label, so need it open anyway. Been a while since I've had this up. There may be some people in here that like higher end items. This was actually, the band actually received one of these each for each member of the band. I'm assuming it was Texas. I could be wrong. It could have been somewhere else where there's country, but This, ladies and gentlemen, is a Kiss cowboy hat, and it was they had one for each member of the band. We had sold all but jeans, and I snagged this one here because it was the one I didn't get outbid on. There was Eric's and Paul's that Keith and PJ sold. So this is the Spaceman. So with Spaceman, you can consider Ace, you can consider Tommy, or just the Spaceman character in general. It's up to you on that. But it is a really nice, well-made Cavender's hat. It is a 3X premium wool. But it's very nice. You guys have probably seen my intro with me wearing this on an auction one day. So if there's any interest in this, it's a little dusty. If you can see the dust on it, it's nothing that you can't just take a damp cloth and do it. I just don't have a damp cloth here. But it's kind of like a suede wool kind of material, but it's pretty stiff. So if there's any interest in this, this would be $400 if there's any interest. So just put CH for cowboy hat, $400. And it is a 3X premium wool. I assume that is the size of the hat because I see no other sizes other than the 3X. And if it fits my head, chances are it's going to fit some of you big heads out there. So if you got a bigger head, and it fits snug. So I imagine there's some playroom with that if you got a smaller head. So $400 for this hat, and it was given to each member of the band. So there's pretty much, it's one of a kind for each patch that's on it. So there's only three others besides this one, and they all four have different logos on them. That is the Spaceman version. All right. So something to think about there, $400. And then let's go, we got 34 in here. Let's go and see if there's any interest in the comics. I'm going to do, for this one here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 100 on this. This is a one of 200 copies ever made. This is a rare version of the world's largest comic. I believe this made the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's largest largest comic, period. So Gene, he has to do it big, or Kiss in general has to do it big. So Kiss 4K, black and white, 100, and then I'll do 75 for the color. This one's a little bit more common, but it's still something you don't see every day these days. So 75 for the color comic. So put CC or BWC, black and white comic. And you'll see that this is the back page, the cardboard that's in here. You can see there's cardboard inside that's in the middle of the book to keep it stiffened. So these will have to be shipped flat if you so choose to have them shipped, or I can meet you, put them in the back of the vehicle and bring them to Jersey, or you can pick them up, whatever you like to do. So you tell me. All right. So 100 for the black and white, 75 for the color. And I'm sure there's someone out there that wants them because they're probably a little bit more rare than the blood comic, to be honest, but probably not as popular as the blood comic. But they don't take up as much, or they take up much more room than the blood comic. So there's that too. So I get it. It is huge. Huge. All right, let's I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff off the table. I got rid of that earlier. So, and tomorrow I got Joe with me. So this will help me get some things out of the way when he's on with me, and I'll be moving some stuff around tomorrow with my brother and getting things packed up between the next 2 days. So, and then I got to start packing up come Tuesday after I invoice to get all these items out before Wednesday. So I will need payment fast if you can do so, and if not, let me know and we can try to work it out. But I like to not have anything in the way of my wife when I'm gone. So there's Montrose with Ricky Phillips and Eric Singer, 10 by 10. 10 songs, 10 vocalists. So if there's any interest on this one, I'll do 15 for Montrose. 15 for Montrose. And I believe this was owned by Eric, actually. So I may have started a little low because it is marked out. It's a promo kind of thing, but it is still sealed. So M or RM for Ronnie Montrose, 15. I'll keep it at 15. And then I got the Bat Soup, so BS for that. That was 15 on that. I got Eric Carr, Unfinished Business Blue CD. Just put EC20 for that. This is still sealed. EC20. And then I got the black CD. It looks like the record. So you can do ECB for EC, or we'll do, let me see. We'll do ECB and UFB for this. Unfinished black and Eric Carr blue. 20 on that. And I had these CDs up as a bidding item for the whole lot. So if there's any of these that you have interest in, I'll start each one except for the double platinum. The double platinum I would do 45 on, but I would do 35 starting bid on Dynasty, Debut, Hotter Than Hell, and sorry, this would be 45 as well. So 45 for the double discs, Kiss Alive or Kiss Double Platinum, 45, and then 35 on these three here if you're interested in any of these three Japan CDs. Plus I did have that Sonic Boom kind of related one for a little bit more expensive on that one. I think that was 35 on that. Well, that's about the same price, I guess, but that wasn't sealed. So there's a few items there to choose from, and I'm only here till about 10 o'clock. So if there's anything you guys want to see, I got about another hour. Just let me know, and I'd be happy to pull something off the shelf if I have it. So yeah, 39 years is a long time. Sorry, I was away from the comments on my phone for whatever reason. They got blocked out of here. There you are. Okay, I didn't scroll back down. Yep, don't want to lose the kids before we go, so nobody does. All right, so Japanese CDs, Kiss Comics, Cowboy Hat. I got to put the earbuds. You got the Spin magazine, the bumper sticker that's sold, and what else do I got? I can see if I got some signed stuff. If you guys are interested in signed stuff between Ace and Paul, Dean, Tommy, Eric. If you guys are looking for some signed photos, let me know. I don't want to pull them out if you guys don't. Need to get a cord for that. Okay. So I do have this that I haven't showed yet. And here is Paul Stanley. This is matted. Nice matting job. And professionally framed. So if there's any interest in this, I'll start this off at I'll do $50 starting bid on this. $50 for the Paul Stanley with the women claws. I believe this is what off the fantasy poster, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't have too much ace, but I do have a little ace. I can pull out a couple items, but we'll see. Here is that for 50. If there's any interest in that, and sit that down there. These over here. I got to make room to get some more stuff out. So let me put all this stuff. Get rid of these so they don't get damaged in any way. A lot of stuff. I have these strings and the guitar pick. I had these up last night for $20, and I won't keep them there. So $20 for the pick and for the strings as a 2-pack. So $20 for. I just put PS20 for those. If that is of interest to you, here is a. I didn't put these up last night, but here's the other two sold. Here's the silver truck with the blue fire flames. So you can do SB for silver and blue. That is 10. And here is the black truck with the yellow fire flames with the wooden tailgate, or not tailgate, the wooden rails. So 10 on that as well. So just put BT for black truck, ST for silver truck. $10 each. That'll be fine. Let's see. I don't really have no room to get autographs out at the moment. I'm going to hold off on the autographs. It is kind of a slow night anyway. I expected it to be. But I will not be live for, let me see, what is today? Tomorrow I'll be live as usual, and I'm off for 2 Monday through Wednesdays. So, or Tuesday, Wednesday, and then next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'll be off 7 auction days, or 5 auction days. I'm sorry. 5 out of 6 auction days. So I'll see when I come back, because Saturday after I get back, I'll be downtown at the Gene event. So I can't do one Saturday night. But we'll see about Thursday or Friday night to try to sneak one in between. But we will see. So it just depends on how things are going. But I'm going to take plenty of photos of different things and just put them out in the auction best offer kind of scenario and for rafts. So keep an eye out for them as well. I sold a framed coin last night. Not KK or KFB ones. You mean just you're looking for KISS coins? So, yeah, just no. I had the one that I put up last night, Dan. It sold for 125. Yeah, I may have a few of the KFB ones, but I haven't really been looking to sell them. But that one sold last night, the framed one. So for 125 real silver. But I got a lot of silver coins and gold coins that are not for sale. A lot of money in coins. So $10 silver blue truck, that is yours, Tina. All right. And A sign stuff. Yeah, there's just I'll try to do some sign stuff tomorrow night. I don't know what I was thinking on asking, but I have no room to lay everything out without getting bent or wrinkled or anything right now. So I'm gonna be working on that tomorrow. All right. Boy, I've sold a lot of items, and I've still got a lot of items unsold. So, what do I want to do? Let me try. I don't think have I put this one up lately. There is one signed item, and it's damage free because it's in a cardboard or a stiffener. Here's an Eric Singer signed item. Um, Pretty sure this has not sold. So let me look first on that, but if it hasn't, that would be I'll do a $40 start, but I want to check first. And drum down. Okay. Forgot there was a clear drum head on my stool and I just pushed it onto the floor. But it's damage free. Yes, signed, signed. Yeah, no, that's no, it's not sold. Okay, this is already shipped out, so I don't know why I'm going that far back. Big dummy. Okay. Nope, do not see that as sold. So for the Eric Singer photo, I would do 40 starting bid on that if there's any interest in this. Any white wheel trucks? White wheel trucks. You mean like white wall tire kind of trucks? Or yeah, you may just mean white tires. I don't know, Dan. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I shall go look. So, Tina, you got the silver truck there. There's still the black truck there. I just put BT for black truck if anyone's interested in that. $10 on that, and I already wrote that down for Tina. Here is a Kiss Farewell Tour with the die cut logo in it. Farewell Tour logo or Farewell Tour tour book. Say that 5 times fast. For that, I'll do 45 on this. 45 for the Farewell Tour. And it seems to be in pretty good shape, but not mint. It has been opened and it's not bent or anything. It's just I had to relook at it, but the bending in the light makes it look like it's got a crease, but it is not. You can see that a little bit closer. It's not creased or anything. So F 45 on that. No, do not see any white tire trucks. Or white wheel trucks. Okay. I do have the Prowler here, Psycho Circus Prowler. If there's any interest in this, I'll start these off at $50 for the set. $50 for the Prowler. Just put KP for Kiss Prowlers. There's Ace. These are all stand-up displays. The cards display on the backing. They're all in great condition. Unfortunately, naturally, a lot of these yellowed in the back part of the car, but not in the front, so they still look good. Just a little dusty. And there's the paw. So just put KP 50 for the cars if those are of interest for the Prowlers. And then I have the other Psycho Circus ones here. And for these, I'll start them off at 50 as well. So you can do P for Prowlers, 50, C for cars, 50. There's a Star Child with the stand-up card. There is Peter Criss. Green wheels, red wheels for Paul. There's chrome rims for Ace. And here is Gene. If you got a picture of them, send it to me, because I've got a lot of cars, Dan. But for me to try to hunt them down right now, I've got boxes of cars that are still sealed in the packaging, and Johnny Lightnings and the Racing Champions, all that. So let me know which ones you're looking for. That may help me or direct me in the right direction for you. But I've gotten rid of a lot of cars over the past 2 weeks, but none white wheels yet. Not saying I don't have them. So Prowlers 50 for the Prowlers. The regular cars, 50 for the other Psycho Circus cars over there. And yeah, there is a Prowler. I was going to save at least the one Ira, so I'm doing 50 for the 4. That's $12 a car, $12.50 a car. But there is another Psycho Circus car with the Psycho Circus back card to it. So I'll go grab it real quick, see if there's any interest in that, but it's individually. Got a lot of cars. Car Ira is speaking of is this one right here for the other Prowler. It's a different backing card to it. So if you look at it's a Psycho Circus backing card for the Prowler. There is the backing card to that. So if there's anyone interested in this one with just the Psycho Circus theme one here, I'll do 15 for this. So just put PC 15 for the Psycho Circus, or you can do all of them together for 60. All 5 for 60. I'll keep it at $12 each for if you want all 5 for 60. All right, here is a Target exclusive. Here is the let me see. Let's see if there's a name on it, but I don't see it. Number 99 Dragster or whatever. Funny car. For that one, I do 20. For the Target, just put T20 if that is of interest. It is a limited edition Kiss My Ass card, red, white, and blue. I would do 20 for the Kiss Army Jeep. Another rare one. So KAJ. Here is a, we'll do Kevin Harvick. KH. For that one, I do 20 as well. KH for the NASCAR. Here is the KISS logo. So KL for that one. Hot Tracks. I'll do 15 for that. And I'm just showing these at one time. And then here is the KISS van. I'll do 20 for that. These you don't see every day on them cars there. And then here's a Sterling Marlin NASCAR with the nice display, acrylic display that it's on. And for that, I do 25 for the Sterling Marlin. So, and with that, you guys are mighty quiet. I don't know if you guys fallen asleep or just have me in the background, but I am going to go and call it an early night tonight. It looks like, because I got a lot of stuff I need to get done, and I just created one hell of a mess, but it kind of works to my benefit because now, now that it's all out, I'll be taking pictures of it and putting it up on the page. So that kind of helps me out. But in the meantime, I got to make room to take the photos with. So, but let me see. I got 29 in here still, and there hasn't been a comment in quite a while. Ira. So the whole time. Is this thing still live? Famous last words, right? I mean, it's still moving, so I'm live. You guys just all fell asleep on me, so which is fine. I got one of them soothing nighttime voices that I hear a lot of people say they fall asleep to. Don't know what to take it as a compliment or an insult, but yeah, I've showed a lot of stuff, and you guys are mighty quiet, and I just got some stuff I need to get done, so I am going to retire early for the evening. So there's a comment. So hey, Billy. So and Mary's taking a cat nap. I think everybody's joining you. So but yeah, it's just there's no action tonight. So but I do appreciate you guys showing up. For those that did, we got 29 in here still, so I do appreciate you guys as showing up here. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys next weekend. Just remember, there's going to be some crazy happenings over the next few weeks or so, so stay tuned for all that, and hopefully you guys stick around and participate in all that action that's going to be happening. So it'll be fun. So just stay tuned on that. And yeah, let's just have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend. I shall do so myself. And I will see you guys tomorrow with Joe. And we'll take it from there. Otherwise, if you guys can't make it in tomorrow night, I will be sending invoices out Tuesday morning so I can start shipping everything. And believe me when I say this was tonight's, that's what I sold tonight. So it's not a big task for me to be shipping. So I'll see you next Tuesday, Stephanie, unless I see you Monday, but you won't see me Tuesday. So but yeah, I'll be here tomorrow, and it'll be my final night for about 2 weeks, almost. So come make a show, have some fun, and buy some stuff if you're interested in it. So tell a friend. I got a lot, and I'll be putting some pictures up so they can go. But yes, happy Memorial Day all, and thanks for showing up again. I will see you guys later, and I want to send you out with a song. Good night. Get it, girl.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and type your bits. Thanks again for being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now, everyone. I have things from posters to collectible toys, movies of all genres for you to enjoy. On DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS, video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss.